Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to give you a quick, sharp look into the hotel and travel distribution world.
Yep, 5 key stories that caught our eye this week. We filter out the noise so you, the hotelier, get the insights you need.
Think of it as your essential weekly brief. Helps you navigate what's becoming a pretty complex landscape. Okay, let's jump in.
We're seeing, rapid changes everywhere, constant adaptation needed. We've pulled together some recent reports, announcements, trying to nail down the core shifts impacting your business right now.
Absolutely. And first up, a big player really shaking things up is Airbnb. They've signaled a major strategic pivot. New services and experiences, new app.
This is where it gets really interesting, actually. They're not just about stays anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You can now book personal chefs straight to your rental.
Wow.
Spa treatments wherever you happen to be, even, unique experiences hosted by celebrities.
So less about just the bed and more like a whole lifestyle platform, kind of unbundling typical hotel stuff, offering it separately without owning any property.
It's exactly that. It's pretty clever. Creates totally new revenue streams just by selling the experience delivered on demand. It's a direct challenge, really, to how hoteliers traditionally package things.
Right. And speaking of experiences, let's talk about how people are actually finding and booking trips now. Gen Z's influence is massive, isn't it? Driving this real-time, social media-led booking behavior.
Oh, definitely. We're seeing platforms like TikTok become huge for discovery. People see something cool, they want to book it, like now. And tied into that, there's this big surge in sports tourism. Reports suggest 70% of travelers plan to attend events. That's specific demand right there.
And the industry's scrambling to keep up. Look at Expedia's travel shops basically letting influencers cash in on their recommendations directly.
Yeah, it highlights this sort of dual track in travel planning. You got AI getting better at personalization for, say, simple bookings.
Sure.
But for the complicated stuff, especially family holidays, people still want, and frankly prefer, talking to a human.
Okay, let's shift to some pressure points. Independent hotels especially. Rate parity with OTAs is always tough, but it seems like it's getting worse, particularly with the secondary guys.
That's a key issue. It digs into the whole complexity of distribution. The data shows this lose rate, where you lose a direct booking because your price is way higher. It's significantly worse with non-major OTAs. We're talking 41.8%.
Ouch. Compared to
34.0% for the big players.
Yeah.
And that's specifically when the hotel price is itself, like 40% or more above the market average.
So managing rates across this tangled web of partners is just incredibly difficult. Leads to lost money, basically. But wasn't there some good news for direct channels?
There was, yeah. Despite that OTA pressure, Q1 2025 figures showed direct prices actually went up 6.3% year over year. So demand for booking direct is still strong, when the conditions are right.
Maybe that links to our next point. We've seen a huge amount of money flooding into hotel tech lately.
Absolutely. Between late 2023 and early 2025, hundreds of millions poured in. The big winners, revenue optimization tools got around $480 million.
Makes sense.
Cloud-based PMS systems were next, about $375 million. And then guest experience tech pulled in $73 million.
Yeah. Core areas. Profitability, guest satisfaction. And it's mostly growth stage companies getting this cash.
That's right. The smart money seems to be backing startups that, aren't just shiny objects. They have to solve real painful problems for you, the hotelier, show a clear ROI, and critically, time their fundraising well with market needs.
Okay, finally, the topic that gives everyone headaches, cybersecurity. Threats are getting way more sophisticated.
Especially with AI. We're seeing AI-powered phishing attacks jump by, an alarming 500 and 900%. And these aren't just minor issues. The average loss from a scam is hitting nearly £2,000.
And our industry, being so fragmented, makes us extra vulnerable.
Precisely. It's not one single system. You've got PMS, CRS, channel managers, third-party apps, loads of connection points. Each one is a potential door for attackers. People talk about future quantum computing threats, but honestly, the immediate danger is today's advanced phishing and malware.
So for hoteliers listening, what's the defense strategy?
Experts pretty much agree. It's got to be balanced. You need strong tech defenses. Obviously, that's non-negotiable. But just as crucial, maybe even more so, is ongoing comprehensive staff training. Your team is often the first and sometimes the last line of defense.
Wow. Okay. We've covered a lot of ground. Airbnb changing the game, Gen Z shifting marketing, OTA pressures, the tech investment surge, and these critical security threats. Understanding how all these pieces connect is just vital for your business.
Yeah, if you pull all these threads together, you really see how dynamic and, frankly, challenging the whole landscape is right now. Staying informed isn't just nice to have, it's fundamental.
Exactly. So here's something to mull over this week. With all this rapid change, how do you, as a hotelier, strike that right balance? Investing in the latest tech, adapting to new channels, while also making sure your basic security is rock solid, and you keep that essential human touch that makes hospitality special. Something to think about.